right. Look at all those grapes. Jesus. Let's take a look. Can I do anything with this?
Looks like just the key. Oh.
Examine.
The seal.
I'm just like staring at it. Examine the strange key. I'm just like looking at it. I'm just eyeing it. Examine the grapes with your evil eye.
Can you pick up the key?
Yeah. Pick it up. Pick up the strange key. What does it do?
Surely you don't want to take the key.
Or do I? Sounds like a new adventure
It's
awaits.
not yours.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I think stealing for a handmaiden is probably punishable by death.
Yeah. Let's pick up the family seal. I mean, this game has given me a lot of opportunity to take things into my own hands, I guess, but I don't know why I would just take that right now.
Marjorie?
Oh, it's this girl.
Oh, it's just
Lady Marjorie is still with the king. I thought you might want to know.
I had family issues. Deal with it.
I thought we were friends, Mira. When you dismissed me the other day, I won't say it didn't hurt my feelings.
It was about your family.
We've known each other for years.
We are friends, Sarah. Truly.
Friends trust one another. They don't hold secrets. Now Lady Marjorie thinks you don't trust me, and she values your opinion very much.
Sarah,
Hello. Uh-oh. She doesn't seem too happy.
Ugh.
My lady, I'll leave you to talk.
Are you all right, my lady?
The king was not inclined to offer help for your family. I'll need this mended.
Gods.
Oh. Well, if that's the worst he did to her.
He said I was too easily swayed. And he reminded me that I am not yet his wife. I allayed his fear. For now. But it will be a long time before I can ask him for anything again. Nothing I said could cheer him.
I'm so sorry, my lady. I should never have asked you for the king's help. Understand, it was my mother's plan, not mine. I just hope you can find some way to forgive me.
Maybe she'll if you mend that for her.
This is simply not how things are done, Mira. Not in King's Landing.
I'm sorry.
Well, you should have told me that before.
Soon I will be queen, and maybe then I'll be in a better position to help you. But for now, we must both be cautious.
I must send a raven. I have to warn my family. If you'll excuse me, my lady.
Okay, well maybe we should have fought. No, I don't know.
I mean, should have been obvious that the crown wasn't going to help.
Oh, this dude.
Begging your pardon, milady.
Excuse me.
I hope I didn't frighten you.
You're so
I'm glad
weird.
to see you.
Thank you.
This guy is so
milady.
weird.
I
Why?
hope you saw.
I don't know.
I was right before. About Lady Marjorie and Queen Cersei.
Yeah, you were right. I get it. Now what?
I just want you to know, I can help you if you'd like. And your family, if you're willing to trust me. I hear all sorts of things. Things that could be useful for you.
How can you help me? My problems can't be solved by what you might overhear.
Which is why you must trust me, milady. You need allies. Hopefully I've proven I can be useful to you.
I'm sorry. I really must go.
Please don't despair. I know people who...
Who what? Uh-oh. What's happening?
People who'd be willing to help you.
Who's this? Oh my god. A robot! No. There he goes. I mean, if he knows someone who can help me, that'd be great, but who? Oh, that guy. With his eyes.
Eye raping you.
Where's Sir Royland? He should be here.
That's
The
true.
man values pride more than honor. We'll do without him. And
I-
without King's Landing.
I'd rather
I know
have
you'd
him
hoped
here.
Mira could help us, but I'm confident we've enough strength of our own. Your men stand ready to act if needed.
Our plan is a good one. It will work so long as everyone does their part.
He appreciates your confidence. Oh, this fat dude's here again. Shit.
Isn't this a lovely pile of timber?
Thanks.
Not the place I'd want to be if there was a fire.
Ironwood is near impervious to flame, my lord.
Is it?
May I introduce Lord Ramsay of House Bolton, son of Roose Bolton. Although a bastard, Lord Ramsay has the full authority of
Thank
the
you,
Warden of
Lord.
the...
That's enough.
Although a bastard.
Who is this little boy? Is he lost?
Lord Ramsay, welcome to Ironrath.
Aren't you the little lord? Lord Whitehall told me you were young, but this... Look at you.
I don't like this
A
dude.
token for the new Warden of the North.
Let me guess. Forrester Ironwood.
Carved by our most skilled
It's
craftsmen.
good stuff. Take it.
Ironwood. Doesn't look like much.
Your father will appreciate it, I hope. Our ironwood is highly sought after.
My father is not so easily impressed.
Damn. That scared me.
Not bad. Lord Whitehill, can your lot do this?
Given enough time, we could learn...
Given enough time, you could do a great many things. But not this, apparently. Look at that. More Forrester.
You can have him.
Lord Ramsay.
Just kidding.
Come out where I can see you.
Come out where I can
Yikes.
see you.
Such delicious looking children.
We really must focus on the business at hand.
What's that? Our fealty.
What is it you want, Lord Ramsay?
What do I want? Everything. Nothing. We'll see.
Okay, cool.
First, let's see you bend the knee to my father, Lord Bolton, Warden.
Should I do this?
Words are wind.
Should I do
Anyone
this?
can say they're loyal.
It's
I
your
want you to
game. Play the
show.
game.
I need your advice.
Why?
My
Because
lord.
you're my sentinel. Sentinel.
Ha! That wasn't so hard now, was it? Here's the thing. I don't care about your loyalty. The Crown, however, wants what you've got. Whatever you've been supplying the Starks for centuries. Ships, shields, chamber pots. I expect you'll do the same for us. My father has promised as much to the king. You wouldn't want to make him a liar, would you? That wouldn't reflect well on me.
Your father needn't worry.
You needn't worry. Your father will have what he needs.
That's a good little lord.
You can't trust her, Forrester.
Man, shut
They
up.
murdered our men.
It was Forrester Squire who did it. One Whitehill soldier dead. One Bolton.
Whitehill's lied
Yet
to
your
you.
man lived.
Lord Whitehill is a liar. That's not how it happened.
Lad? A liar? He's a Whitehill. Then you welcomed me into your hall like a proper lord, hoping I wouldn't linger outside long enough to notice your pathetic little army. That sort of insolence from one of our loyal bannermen will not do. So I've come up with a solution that will benefit everyone. The Whitehills will be taking control of your ironwood from this day forward.
That sounds
What?
horrible.
The Ironwood. But
That is our livelihood.
Then you'd better well find another fucking job.
You can't do that.
Why not? You know something the Whitehills don't? We are talking about trees. You
They'll
grow them,
ruin the forest.
you cut them down.
The White Hills had ironwood, once, but now those hills are bare.
Hence the name, of course.
They know nothing of how to cultivate the forest.
Look at their sigil, my lord. A barren hill.
Do you want Ironwood for the next 5 years, or the next 50 generations?
The little lord does have a point.
Yeah, he
We'll try
does.
this. Lord Whitehill will take half of your ironwood, and we'll see who fares better.
But my lord...
Half of something is better than the nothing you had before. To ensure there's no trouble, Lord Whitehill will install a garrison of 20 men within your walls.
At Ironrath, that we cannot abide. Ethan.
They'll help maintain the king's peace.
That will cause
and
more
make
trouble.
sure there's no more trouble.
This will cause more trouble, not less.
Not for me.
What is this?
The garrison.
And things are
You
not...
have a man you trust?
My son, Griff.
Griff.
Will lead the garrison.
You have no right. Whitehills have no place here.
Lads, do
Oh, shit.
make this visit worthwhile.
Please, Duncan. Don't.
Look at this, little Forrester.
Yeah, you saw
You're
him before.
frightened, are you?
Lord Ramsay, please.
And you? Are you Lord Ethan's older sister?
I'm his twin, my lord.
Ah, twins. Well, like the Queen and her brother. Well, hopefully not just like the Queen and her brother.
Oh, God.
I never had a sister. Always
Enough.
wanted one.
Enough, Lord Snow.
I have an idea. You'll come with me. You can be my highborn ward.
Lord Ramsay, that's enough.
Do you like hunting?
Let her go.
She's quite pretty, your sister. We'd get along well.
Nice.
I suppose you can stay. Aren't you the bold lord?
Oh, shit.
What have you done?
But I don't want a bold lord. Far too much trouble.
Ethan! Ethan! No! No!
Even though you did bend the knee.
My son.
I think we've come to an understanding.
Okay.
I certainly feel better about all this.
What have you done?
However, the Forresters need to keep their end of the bargain. Take the boy as your ward.
No!
Kill him if they give you any trouble.
Brian.
Well, I feel like this went to
Lovely
shit.
meeting all of you. We'll have to do it again sometime.
Somebody help
Suppose we
me.
shouldn't have expected anything less from the Boltons.
Mother!
Stop!
Don't let them take me!
Let it go!
Stop them! Don't leave Ryan, please!
Stop it!
Let me go! Ryan! Do something!
Ethan. My son.
Well, guess I won't be playing that character anymore.
Ugh.
Your story has begun. Next time on Game of Thrones.
Ethan sacrificed himself for us all. He saved Talia's life. He'll be remembered as Ethan the Brave.
This house needs a leader. Lord Ethan named me Sentinel. I will lead this house.
My sister asked you to swear loyalty to her son, and you did it without flinching.
We can't let them hurt Ryan too. We have to stop them.
We do not stand alone. There are those who will fight for us. Those who hold House Forrester above all other loyalties.
Jon Snow.
Those who will not stop until Ethan is avenged. Until Ryan is home again, our house will not fall. We will be ready.
Nothing comes without a cost, my lady. Are you prepared for what might happen?
I guess so.
Well, now I really wonder what would have happened if you had fought. Probably still would have died.
I hope so. Alright, well, And the majority here, you and 75.6% stay with Bowen. Who's Bowen again?
That was your not friend that was calling you a dirty pig farmer.
Okay. Who knows if that really helped. 61% swore loyalty to the king. Okay, fine. And the minority of sending Eric to the wall. So that's kind of cool. I'm in the minority
I bet
there.
a lot of people cut his fingers off because that's what the Lord before did.
Yeah. I'm in the majority of picking Duncan as a sentinel. And I'm in the minority of meeting Ramsay in the Great Hall.
The reasons I think it was better to send him to the wall are, one, he would have had to stay there if you cut off his fingers, and I don't think having thieves in your midst is a good idea.
Yeah.
And two, he's going to go to the wall, and he's going to meet Jared.
Yeah, I forget who was there. But yeah. That guy who was there in the first place, the opening guy.
And I guess I'll have to watch other people's Let's Plays to see what happens if you fight Ramsay instead.
Yeah, I'm really curious what happens if you fight Ramsay. I mean,
I really should have gone with my gut that he was, he's just a crazy guy and wants to kill people. But we'll see how that turns out for other people.
Yeah, I mean, obviously if you fight him, there's going to be a fight. I imagine we know
he has more men and he's crazier than you, so.
Yeah, and we know that he's not going to die because he's alive in the TV show after this point.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I guess I'll be checking out other playthroughs just to see what happens.
I'm assuming it's either you or your sister would have died.
That sounds about right. It's probably something along those lines, or I don't know. But obviously we're gonna have to. The Game of Thrones world does not treat its characters well. Oftentimes, sometimes the most beloved characters die in the show.
Yeah.
Even when they didn't really do anything wrong, even if they don't show any signs of weakness, or even if they choose battle over diplomacy, vice versa, they can still die. So I'm not really sure what the outcome is, but let's click continue here. Let's probably play a loud song during the credits. So yeah, I mean, I liked it. I have the same problem that I had with the TV show. I had trouble keeping everyone's names straight because there's just a lot.
You gotta pay attention. There's a lot fewer people in this.
Yeah, well, and there's a lot of characters in general, but I loved. Okay, here's what I loved about the game. I loved the fact that they brought in people, characters that we're familiar with. They're not playable characters,
right.
But I love the fact that they populate this world here. And that made me really happy to play this game, knowing that those characters were in here. And like all Telltale games, I like the decision-making process. I felt this game had some of the toughest decisions so far because I just couldn't envision the repercussions that some of the decisions would have.
Yeah.
And I just couldn't play it out in my head. Typically when I make a decision, I know fully why I'm making a decision. This, I was a little torn on a lot of the decisions, especially stuff like, should we just attack him outright or bring him in? He seemed like a dangerous guy to bring in, but I had assumed that bringing him in, if they wanted to fight, a fight could break out. I wasn't anticipating the other alternative, like just not being there at the meeting.
Mm-hmm.
Like I blame him for that. He should have been there at the meeting. He should have totally been there at the meeting and to help in case anything went wrong.
Mm-hmm.
He probably would have gotten a little hot-headed and maybe confronted him and maybe he would have died, but still.
Your army should have been ready.
Yeah, I don't understand the logic of him not being there. Like, he should have been there. He totally should have been there. And I forgot to look at the credits to see the voices. I think, to me, it sounds like the voices are the same. Either they got really good impersonators or they're the actual actors. I mean, that sounded like Peter Dinklage.
That was all the real actors, I'm sure.
Okay, so there we go. Well, guys, thanks so much for watching us play the Game of Thrones game by Telltale Games. That was episode 1. And I guess
next episode you'll be playing with the older brother.
It looks like it. It looks like that's what it's hinting at right there. But I'm pretty excited about this game. This game, all the previous games, whether we're talking about Walking Dead or The Wolf Among Us or even the Borderlands game, those are all planned to be 5 episodes long.
Yeah.
This one's 6 episodes long. There's just so much story there that they've confirmed that there's already 6 episodes.
And this was longer than I expected it to be.
It looks like there's at the intro of this, there were 3 guys in the middle and then 2 shadowy guys in the background. Now there's only one shadowy guy in the background, and there's 3 guys in the middle.
Yeah,
I'm
sure.
wondering if like the shadowy guys are like the backups, like in case your characters die, like well here's your backup character or something. Like, so maybe I got this guy as a backup.
Well, your choices would have determined which one would come out.
That's what I'm saying. I'm thinking like I'm wondering if maybe this guy is like one of the backups, or I don't know. I don't know how they made this game. So I'm going to take some time and I'm going to look at other playthroughs. I'm really curious what the alternatives are, especially at this point. And, in the Walking Dead game, I never really felt like my decisions would change it that much. I mean, the first one I did, but the second one I didn't really feel like that. The first one I felt like my party definitely would change things, but now I'm really curious about like what kind of decisions.
Do you want a spoiler for if you had met him at the gate?
Yeah, I do, because I'm going to look it up, and I'm not going to play it again, obviously.
Right.
So yeah.
You want to know what happens?
Well, yeah. So guys, close your ears if you don't want to know what happens. What happens?
Ethan still dies.
Okay.
If you meet him at the gate.
Well, that makes me feel comfortable then. Is there a way that Ethan doesn't die?
I don't know. I had to look into an article to find that.
Okay.
There's not a walkthrough up yet.
Okay. Well. So far, I like this game. In all honesty, I like the Tales from Borderlands better so far, because Tales from the Borderlands was like action-packed the whole time. This was more interesting in terms of character development, though.
Yeah, I found this more interesting.
Okay.
I mean, they're very different. It's not really fair to compare them, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm only comparing them because they both came out like a week apart by the same company.
This is more stressful because the choices have more weight, I feel.
I feel like the choices have more weight, but I mean, I really love the humor and charm of Tales from the Borderlands. Of course, my favorite is Walking Dead. I just like that lore a little bit better, I think, just because, I like the survivalism type of thing with the Walking Dead.
I'm just more familiar with the Game of Thrones.
Yeah, so this is your thing.
Universe.
Yes, this and that's why I kept calling on you for advice, because I know you're more familiar.
It's just
with
that, I mean, it's a lot of choices that I'm very either or on, but I think you did good overall.
Okay, well, thank you, and thanks for being here, Ashley, and thanks guys for watching. Thank you for every like and favorite. Thanks for subscribing. This is gonna be a great series. I know that for sure. Episode 1, if I had to give it a rating, I'd probably give it a 9 out of 10, and pretty good so far. Off to a decent start. It's Game of Thrones, something that I love. I love how they brought in the characters. I love how they have like these original characters that they're developing as well. I'm a little just confused. I guess confused is the right word. I'm confused on everyone's intentions, because I'm not as good at with like the backstory. So like when I'm trying to think of like the Forresters and the Boltons and the Starks and the other guy, the Ramses or whatever his name was, just like I don't quite have their backstory straight in my head. So I'm trying to figure out people's motives like as it's happening, and just I might be overthinking it.
Yeah.
But
well, Ramsey is a psycho.
I knew that.
He's famous for that.
Yeah, I didn't know he was such like I didn't know he had like that kind of power. I thought he was just straight up a psycho.
Well, no, he's he is the he's the one that's basically going to inherit his father's lordship.
Yeah.
Because all the other children are dead.
Ugh.
All the other Bolton children.
Well, guys, again, thanks for watching. Come back next time for episode 2. Also, I'm still playing Tales from the Borderlands, so that it's so cool that these both are coming out at the same time. So we're gonna have a lot of Telltale stuff coming at you.
So excited.
For the next several months. So I'm really excited about that for sure. I love Telltale Games. They have not yet made a bad game or a bad episode of a game.
Nope.
So I'm pretty happy with this. See you next time. Thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I'm ZackScott. Subscribe if you have not. If you like this video and want to help this channel grow, all you got to do is click the like button below. Thanks so much for watching. Check out more of my videos, and if you want to find me on your favorite social network, check the links in the description. And here's Otto. That's Egon. Those are my cats.